Legacy of Pengu. The story of Pengu. We can watch the story of Pengu. Alright, chat. We are watching the story of Pengu. We still have found a game. I have 3 champs on my team.
Esports fans are living in an era of heroes.
Oh, what? Jumping double for Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this?
The earliest trailblazers in these games didn't have many role models, and playing video games professionally was a far-fetched dream.
Go Legacy. Hey, we'll watch this one first, and then we'll watch other ones later. Do the one by Pengu. Alright, we'll watch it after this one. I kind of want to watch this one though.
But a new generation of players.
Did I ever play Fortnite? Yeah, I did.
Esports was already
I stopped playing a little bit ago though.
Are among us.
Since I was 12, 13, my plan was to be an esports athlete.
And as new games enter the esports arena, some of those players
Sen, why'd you time out Donut?
Stars, seizing the opportunity to get in on the ground floor and build a competitive legacy.
Oh my god, this is a legendary clip right here, bro. I remember this clip. He killed like 3 people on Oregon Stairs and then a 4th up here. That was a legendary Oregon clip right there.
Nicholas Pengu Moritzen caught the esports fever and knew he had to work harder than everyone else.
Monster, can't get banned anymore.
In his team,
well, he's bullying you in the corner right now. He's got put in the corner, Donut. Hey, what's up, you know? No worries.
And then, when
yes, I'm in Disrupt Wolf.
He grabbed hold of his destiny.
I actually just reached my 10,000th hour, total across those almost 3 years, and that is the current record for any pro player, and possibly also for any casual player out there.
10,000 hours.
This is his story.
You know, you guys know what I was saying? If you put 10,000 hours in something, you've mastered it, basically. 10,000.
Pengu Moritzen was born in Denmark in 1997.
Yeah, we're waiting for a ranked match right now.
Video games at a young
waiting
age.
for a ranked match.
He loved Warcraft 3 and even learned English from playing World of Warcraft when he was 7, before moving on to Counter-Strike and eventually League of Legends.
Video games has been my childhood. Like, that's been my saving grace, kept me with the right friends, the right area.
Opinion on League of Legends? I never played the game before, but my friend does. League of Legends just looks confusing to me. I cannot watch it.
With an idea that seemed far-fetched at the time, becoming a professional esports athlete. Once he decided
one day, chat, we'll make it to pro league one day, chat. One day.
At choosing a quirky handle.
At one point, I was like, "Okay, we gotta go pro. Pick a name, stick with it, and be PLOU, because PLU."
Yeah, Spirited Away is my background.
Without a father in the picture, Pengu's mother resolved to support her son in whatever he chose to do. His attempts to play League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm professionally didn't work out, though he did play in some qualifiers for major events. But it wasn't long before one of his friends introduced
Wow, I can't believe Siege used to look like this, man. Look at this.
Siege.
My best friend showed me the EP trailer.
Siege used to look like this.
Tactical shooter game. Whereas Counter-Strike didn't really appeal to me much because it's a lot like TDM style.
Man, this is like 50 FOV at that point, bro.
You come down from a helicopter, you rappel on the walls, you can hard breach windows, you got all these hostages and tactical angles. That approach was really appealing to me.
And Siege provided
Alright, catch you later, Athieno.
that those other games
yeah, Spirited Away is one of my childhood mini movies.
I read a random forum post stating my name, my age, my dedication. I think the title specifically, looking to go pro or at least to the top. One guy responded called Aiga, and from Czech. We made a team with me, him, 3 German players. We went pro. So December 1st, 2015, the game came out.
Pengu made one LFT post. Wow.
That then became Pena Sports in January 16.
He made one LFT post and found these guys. Wow.
Turn pro and gave him 6 months to do so, as long as he continued to pay rent. And after he joined Penta Sports in February 2016,
TDM style of KCS.
And decided on Pengu.
Similar, yeah.
My name was supposed to be Penta-Blue Penguin, which is too many characters. Had to shorten it, made it Penta Pengu rather than Penta Blue.
After winning the Pro League Year 1 Season 1's group stage with Penta, he returned home to a realization. He didn't want to do anything else.
I got home Sunday.
Man.
Monday morning we have breakfast together.
I started playing when
and,
Blackbeard came out.
The most depressing looking person ever eating my toast. And she's like,
How do you
"What's
find your
wrong?"
sense?
Like,
You just gotta go on
I just had
T-Hunt,
this amazing
mess around with your
experience.
settings, and just stick whatever's comfortable to you. Just keep grinding it.
Now I'm about to wake up at 7:30 a.m. for something I don't want to do, for a course I don't feel like has a purpose, for a study that I don't really like.
Missing
I feel
school
that,
meant
Pengu, I feel
Pengu
that.
was eventually kicked out because of his poor attendance record, but he quickly showed that the tough decision
Got kicked out. I feel like every pro gamer just get kicked out of school.
was worth it.
Every.
Pengu won the Pro League Year 1 Season 1 finals, and Pengu took home $5,000, the most money he had ever made. Not only did that prize money prove that he had what it took to make it as a pro,
Oh my god, House
but it
Pro
also
League. Holy
led to
crap.
more independence and a greater opportunity to pursue the dream. As he started to stream, Pengu became known another way in the Rainbow Six community as an entertainer.
What?
See, just one of the only games they actually improved. Actually, make it fun and better. I feel that.
I'm killing everybody. I'm just flicking. I'm sorry, dude. I'm running, dude.
Biology can wait when Athena's live. Yeah, screw biology. Biology
In terms of
sucks.
his competitive career, though, there was just one problem.
I was probably the worst Pro League player in FPS game ever because I came from League of Legends. I had no experience. So I invented my own playstyle that relied around anything but FPS games. I would hold an angle, play off reaction time. I'm young, and it worked. Whereas most people, they would play off aiming and accuracy. As the game went on, there was a character called Blackbeard that came out in Year 1 Season 2.
Not Blackbeard. Oh
Which
no.
meant you couldn't kill him with headshots. And I was like, oh, I'm a terrible player.
What's up, Jason?
I'm gonna pick up this extremely overpowered character, and I'm gonna use it as a handicap until I learn how to play the game properly.
Use him as a
So
handicap,
I was
basically.
playing Blackbeard only to mask the fact that I was terrible at the game. And in my spare time, I was grinding 10, 12 hours a day with anything but Blackbeard to like catch up on the mechanics that I
Damn.
was bad at.
But while he initially focused
Pengu on
supporting
that
his
grind.
team, Pengu's aim steadily improved, and it helped them amass competitive success.
Giving Penta info. Oh, almost Pengu there getting the revenge.
What is that hip fire? Wow.
Second Pengu.
Pengu. Oh, this is a legendary clip right here. Eagled him on 1 HP. Old console lighting. Is it just me, or is it so nostalgic when you see the old lighting of the siege maps? Blackbeard's broken.
By
Legendary
late
clip.
2017,
Legendary
the
player,
Sports
man.
roster had amassed some major competitive victories. The roster had a 4-player core of Goga, Fabian, Eunice,
Fabian.
and Pengu.
Fabian.
and added Shatta in December 2017. It was a group of players from a number of European
We should get
countries,
wipe
all
the
of
films
whom
from your
were
memory.
speaking
Rewatch them.
English. But while many considered them one of the world's best rosters, they would finally have a chance to prove it at the game's biggest competition yet. The Six Invitational 2018 offered a $500,000 prize pool.
Night maps. Oh my
More
god,
than
night maps
that,
were
it was a
nostalgic.
chance for redemption. Penta had failed to qualify for the event in 2017, falling second to Euronics Gaming in the EU qualifier.
Sai will take Snook out afterwards. Pengu's inside now and has the diffuser, but secretly shotguns him down. Sai
Oh my
uses
god, did
renewal
he
to
just-
say 1v1. Smoke inside with a shotgun. It doesn't get there, but it doesn't matter. There's no time. And with that, Euronics are going to Montreal in a month's time.
Now Pengu had the opportunity to prove that this new roster was the best team in the world.
Wow. Full Penta roster.
As he continued to grow in both popularity and skill, it was obvious that Pengu was becoming one of the game's biggest stars. But with that,
How can you escape from
spotlight
copy,
came
please, I am
other
solo?
challenges.
You just got.
That's meant for me.
I think at that point you just got to rely on your aim. Like using your brain in copper is not gonna work sometimes because some people will be really unpredictable. But at the same time, you'll get to a point where you can like somewhat kind of predict what they're gonna do. You kind of just gotta rely on your aim to just kind of outfrag them.
It's hard to argue when you're wrong.
Opinionated and confident, Pengu became known
My brain
for
cells
controversial opinions
and you
and the
overall chat,
occasional
bro.
angry outburst.
Yep. Why do you always play like a pussy in these 1v1s? Coming from being
Opinion on Pengu retiring.
dropout with no social experience due to
I said it earlier, but I'm gonna miss him. I think he was probably one of the most legendary players to ever touch Siege, if not the most accomplished, pro league wise and content creation wise. I think he put all 5 years. I think he put a good scene of
Often the most popular
good work
streamer
for
in the Rainbow Six category,
pro
he
league.
was a first
I
point
think
of contact
it's time to
for
show off his
prospective
content side
players.
more.
He
I'm
and all
really
mention of
excited.
Penta
I'm excited
were
to see
removed from
content,
the
Pengu's
Ubisoft
full
article
potential on
previewing the
content,
Six Invitational
but
2018.
yeah,
Ubisoft
I think
even
Pengu
approached him and told him
did
that
his
they might have
best,
to
the
take
best he could.
disciplinary
He won
action
like
for next
so
season.
many events.
It was my darkest place in my career because I was in such a bad spot with Ubisoft, with fans, with pro players, with Twitter, with drama, with sponsors, with organizations.
What video is this? This is the story of Pengu.
Everything fell apart. And I had this reality check where Ubisoft came in and said, we might disqualify you next year. We might just, after this event, you're done. And I was like, that's my career. That's what I worked for. It's what I've, had that I wanted. I got it, and I'm about to lose it. I look behind me, my teammates, and they look at me like my enemies would look at me, right? Because if I get disqualified, they get disqualified. I'm ruining their careers.
Damn.
At the Invitational, Penta went 2-0 in groups, defeating both Team Vitality and NA favorites Evil Geniuses. That second result alone
Look at Shate.
that Penta were the odds-on favorites. And as they made a dominant run through the bracket, there was little reason to doubt them.
The very first game on stage was against ENS.
Rip Pengu's esports career.
Victory 2-0.
Oh,
And then
rip.
The
I mean,
final was against Black Dragons.
he's
And
still
that
gonna
was our
be
redemption
like,
fight right there.
he's just not being a
Ended up
player
taking that victory
anymore.
as well.
He might
At
still
that
be involved in
point,
esports, but he's
we
not
were
he's not a
really
player.
And in the grand finals, it was the matchup that
Who knows?
many
Maybe
had
he might be an
wanted.
analyst or a coach
The
later.
best of Europe against NA's brightest stars, Evil Geniuses.
We
Canadian.
figure out later that day that we actually play EG in the final. So we're kind of with a red line. we're
Hey, it's
kinda
all
like
good, boy.
Ubisoft,
Just
we
leave that guy
know
alone.
EG, just like in
If he
Group
says
stage,
anything bad, then we'll time him out. But
meaning that
it's
we
fine. Just
knew
leave him
how each
alone.
other played. And it was a bit
Pengu
of
was
fun.
good at the start. Now it's
Across
about
from
grinding with this video.
And then Penta had been the only other team to win multiple titles, and that's still the case. We're still the only two teams that have won multiple titles.
But the best of 5 matchup was far different.
Man,
from
I
groups.
miss Rainbow
Evil
Six
Geniuses
Lands.
took the first map easily.
Down by BC, who goes for the double and gets it. Eunice
BC is just a human aimbot, man, when it comes to like decision making.
The
Dude
next
is a
map
robot.
was more of a struggle, but EG
Very,
would
very
once
smart.
again emerge victorious, putting Penta in an early 0-2 hole.
Necroc still uncontested. EG one map away from the championship.
To be honest, I've said this and joked about this. Like, I
What
think
specs are
I
gonna
was
be?
happier when we went up 2-0
Not
when I
sure,
won the
but
first
it's basically
invitation.
just
I
gonna
was
be
just
like
screaming,
under
"One more map,
$1,000
one more
budget.
map."
Fabian said
Where
there is
I'm gonna
so
have
much
Austin
fucking
help
you,
pick
we're
me
so
out the
terrible,
perks.
we're better. Do you guys want to fucking lose? I don't want to fucking lose. We're gonna go out there and win now, right? It kind of brought out everybody's frustrations. We kind of yelled at each other. We got everything out. Like, you did this, you did that. Fuck that. I hate you, whichever. And then he said the whole first like, I don't want to lose, do you? And I think it just clicked. Like, no, we don't want to lose, right? We're here to win. And we went out, when an animal is trapped up against
Like,
the
if you just
wall,
think
that's
about
the
it,
stairs,
Pengu was
it's a fight.
achieved
It's
so
not
much.
fun.
Literally
It was on the
came
third map,
back, the biggest
Cafe,
comeback in like
where the
Rainbow
tide
Six,
turned.
man.
They pulled out like this Montane strategy
Yeah.
we've never seen before, and basically like completely destroyed us because we had no idea how to react to it.
Canadian once again in a situation where he will need to clutch. It's a 1v4, taken down to next to no health. He'll take Goga, but he
Like, if you
has a
think about
shield
it,
in
like,
his way. Very difficult.
I'm probably gonna go
1v1.
Ryzen. Ryzen usually helps more with like the streaming and all that.
Then Penta even the series with a win on.
I think Intel is better for gaming, but Ryzen is better for like streaming and gaming.
Deep inside of the server stairs, will get BC. Young responds onto Pengu. There's only one defender left to deny this, and it's not going to happen. Penta win. Bank put it onto the final map of this best of 5.
And at the end, on
Man, Coastline.
Pengu found himself on the wrong side of a 2v1 and made history.
This is a legendary clutch right here, chat. Legendary. Literally cannot get better than this.
Diffuser in a position where they'll have to see when the Hibana goes through. One will cover the doorway as they start to defuse. Pengu goes for one on the Young.
Wow.
They're often known as the best team in the world, never having that distinction.
Imagine, chat. Imagine you guys are like, they were literally about to lose the entire event, but then they come back 2 maps, and then the 3rd map they come back with this, and then he clutches that at must. Pengu will retire very good. He will retire good. Wow. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get something near like maybe a 4,000
highs and lows combined to make
CPU.
a potent turning point in his approach to being a pro player. The proposed ban never came. Pengu has internalized the impact his actions
Cosign
have,
iconic, easily
not just
top
on
clip of
this
Siege,
generation
yeah.
of fans, but everyone.
What's up, Joel? My night's going
That
good.
doesn't mean that he's lost the opinions he was known for, more that he tries to be as constructive as possible in communicating them. During year 3, the team won the European Pro League finals and came second to the surging Brazilian team Liquid at the global finals. As they continue the strong play they have become known for,
I don't want to say
this
it, chat,
team
but I'm
was
getting tired
acquired by
a little bit.
Esports.
I wanted G2. I wanted something to be proud of to represent and to say that now we have visually made it. Not statistically, not prize-full money-wise trophies. No, we have a name, a brand. We are international. We're on a bigger scene now.
And Pengu has begun to immortalize his career.
A tattoo of Siege, a Siege tattoo.
Literally inscribed on his body.
Wow.
So it started with the smoke character. So this is smoke from the game.
Yeah,
from the
I'll probably
smoke.
think about getting a Ryzen 7, maybe around
The
there.
Hound headgear, it's a uniform in the game that was only purchasable by poly players. It was gifted to us. It's like a beta testing. Has smoke coming out from the smoke canisters as its gadget. Obviously, we had the 6 Invitationals logo.
Yeah, that's a pretty sick tattoo. It's a pretty sick tattoo, Siege one.
Then we got my own personal brand, which is the Pengu brand.
The Pengu brand.
Stuff I do for merch, for my wallpaper, etc., for merchandising. For
Imagine he changed his logo
We have kind of
mid-season.
Together, so it's a goofy, cartoony penguin with this Siege sledgehammer. That's the trophy of Invitationals. We have 3 skulls, each representing each poly victory.
Pretty sick
So
tattoo.
Season 1, year 2 season 1, and year 2 season 2. And then we're gonna.
Chat, if I were to get a tattoo of Siege, what would I get? What operator icon?
Now, to remember that. And obviously we gotta add the
Yeah, it is 3 AM for me.
we're gonna keep building up till about the
I'm gonna bounce with you and have a grocery night. Hey, catch you later, Theo. See you later, bro.
With
Imagine he turned all of his kids' ass about his tats. Yeah, I mean that's totally good. He would tell his grandkids that he was one of the most legendary players in Siege. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
This time, unlike the last, he more fully understands the stakes. He isn't one of the esports pioneers. Others walk that path first. But someday, to some aspiring esports pro, he might become their role model.
Yeah, I wonder who that would be. I'm joking. Imagine, chat. Imagine, I flood the scene. Yeah, imagine. Protheno. Hey, that rhymes. Protheno. Imagine. Protheno. That would be great.